So I thought I needed to get a video out, and I hope this doesn't come across as pretentious, because I really am not trying to be. But this is kind of a special video in my morning drive, and clearly if you look outside you realize it's not morning. But my morning drive video series is all about, things that real estate agents should know. And today I felt like I wanted to record a message to not just the real estate people that I know, but also my friends in our industry, the mortgage people, the title people, and most of my videos are never meant for the public, but this one I'm also posting for people who aren't in our industry. The last 30 hours or so have been a little crazy. Unless you live in a bubble, you know that the world of interest rates have just skyrocketed, and there's panic in the streets. And now we're officially into a recession as a country, and there's a whole lot of drama and speculation and panic out there. But there's some things that we should know. And the first one is there is zero need for the average American to panic. There's no need for a professional real estate agent to panic. And even though their jobs may have gotten a little more challenging in the last 30 hours, it isn't like it's impossible to do what it is that we do. My mortgage friends, your job is now a little more challenging. And yes, people who were pre-approved for X dollars are no longer approved for that amount because the interest rates have gone up and they have to get a different approval amount. That doesn't mean that people are going to stop buying houses. The truth of the matter is, most of us who've been in the business more than just a hot minute are very used to selling real estate with interest rates at 8 and 9 and even 10 and 11%. I was visiting with a group of our veterans today who've been in the business a very long time, and they sold houses at 14 and 15 and even 18%. You see, when a buyer is ready to buy a home, they really don't care what the interest rates are as the norm. They don't want to get taken advantage of. They want to pay a fair rate. But it's not like they're going to not buy a house because rates are higher than they were last year. They may buy a different house. It may not be as nice of a house. But that doesn't mean they're going to stop buying houses. And that doesn't mean that sellers can't sell their homes. In fact, it's not going to change sellers selling homes and buyers buying homes a whole heck of a lot. There'll be the crazy hiccup and the readjustment of the immediate right now, the result of the panic, in that some buyers' amount that they were going to spend has now changed. But it's not going to take very many buyers out of the market. And for those out there who are saying, hey, it's great now, we're finally going to get, prices are going to go back to normal and they're going to reset, unfortunately, you're wrong. And I'm glad that you're wrong, because it's not going to happen. And if you want a real indicator of why housing pricing has gone to where it has, it had nothing to do with the interest rates. And the interest rates aren't going to change that. You see, we have to go all the way back to the Great Recession and the mortgage meltdown, and what happened to the builder community across the United States. And what happened there was this. They went bankrupt. They were building what we call spec homes, and then they got caught with a whole lot of them, and they quit building. And we built about 20 million less homes in America than we historically would build in a 10-year cycle between the years of 2010 and 2020. We simply did not build enough homes. At the exact same time, the millennials came of age. This massively large group, population-wise, decided that they wanted to buy homes. And so all these millennials are buying real estate. Good for them. There's nothing wrong with that. And all the builders are now scrambling to build fast enough to keep up with this large population pool of new homeowners. And the truth is, they can't do it. They haven't been able to keep up. If I'm wrong about this, then somebody please explain to me why the investor community is still buying real estate as fast as they can get their hands on it. Wall Street money, buying real estate in REITs, real estate investment trust, corporate buyers consuming the real estate as fast as they can get their hands on it. They know that real estate isn't going to go down just because interest rates went up and just because we have a recession due to inflation in America. So the panic is unnecessary. It's unwarranted. It's not going to really change too much about how we do our jobs. So if you're a real estate professional, take a deep breath. Take your buyers out and talk to them about the difference between their pre-approval amount a week ago and what it is today, and adjust. Our jobs as real estate professionals are to serve those people whatever it is that they need. If you are a mortgage person, you might have to do your job a little better. Now more than ever, it is important that as a member of the public, that your real estate professional understands the complexity of the mortgage industry. And if you are a mortgage person, you're going to have to probably know a few more products. And you're going to have to understand things like ARMs and unique things like buying down rates. Things that, for those of us who've been in the business for a longer period of time, we know that stuff, and we're not afraid of this. So I'll close with this. There's no need to panic. This isn't going to change a whole lot. We're not going to wake up tomorrow and see thousands and thousands of more homes sitting on the market for long periods of time. Consumer demand for real estate is still at an absolute record high. The interest rates needed to go up. They were artificially low. They should have never been that low to begin with. That was unsustainable. This is just a correction in that market. The fact that we have inflation isn't going to change this. People are still going to buy and sell real estate. And the people, the real estate agents, the mortgage professionals that adjust to these markets are going to be just fine. Those who run around with their hair on fire, panicking, are going to have their hands full. And if there's anything I can do to help you, I don't care whether you're a real estate agent at one of my competitors, or whether you're a mortgage person who wants to discuss this, or whether you're a member of the public who just doesn't know what it all means to you, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I love real estate. I've been doing this for well over 20 years, and I've seen kind of the boom up of the early 2000s and the crash, and then the recovery, and then this great surge that we've been in for the last few years. None of this is new. It's all cyclical, but this is not going to be anything like 2008. If you hear anything I say today, this is going to be nothing like the mortgage meltdown, because we don't have the speculative lending that we had. Guys, thanks for taking a few minutes to listen to this crazy broker and real estate coach ramble. Again, if there's anything I can do for you, reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you.